Welcome back to Chasing News. I'm Bill Spadea. So a new study is out saying that if you are getting high on pot before you breastfeed, the THC is going to stay in your breast milk for 6 days. The study out saying this might not be so good for the child you are breastfeeding. Now, this comes on the heels of a rise in women who are using marijuana to combat morning sickness while they're pregnant, and then those that recreationally use marijuana going back to it after they've given birth, but while they're breastfeeding. Let's bring in our A-plus panel, break this down. Matt Rooney is our attorney and head of the Save Jersey blog. Matt, I'm not going to start with you on this. Nusrat Kadir, with the not only with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, but you are an intensive care prenatal nurse. You've been doing this for 20 years. So did we need a study to come out to say that a drug that can get you high could be harmful to your baby?
Well, I think in the new culture of where do we accept marijuana, the study was warranted. And serves as a reminder to people that it's really not a good idea to use it while nursing. There's so many effects that can happen long-term for your infant. It stays in their system. You're having babies that are going to test positive for marijuana. I don't really think this is a really smart idea long-term. And if a mother is using a recreational drug, how attentive is she to her infant? Those are my concerns.
Let me ask you this. Does this change a little bit the debate on the legalization of recreational marijuana? It seems that the pro side is pushing it, effectively saying there's nothing wrong with smoking pot. Don't worry about it. It's not as harmful as alcohol, for example.
For sure, but I think if you're using it in a stage where it's medicinal versus recreational, that's the big difference here. If you're using it, let's say, for your first trimester and you want to stop morning sickness and your doctor advises this will be the best path for you, that's a different story. But now you're taking it into nursing your infant where there's no study that's going to back up the benefit for your infant.
Is it more harmful than, let's say, years ago you'd have people advise, hey, have a glass of red wine, while you're nursing, it might help your baby sleep. Is that as harmful, or?
I think it's on the same levels because we're also getting studies on alcohol not being beneficial to anyone. So when you look at studies and you want to take what you want to do to justify it, then that's a whole different story.
Matt, does this impact the debate in Jersey? You think this will come up in the conversation of whether it should be legal or not?
It should, and it's been my larger concern in this legalization debate. We're letting politics get in the way of common sense. Regardless of whether or not marijuana should be legal, that doesn't mean that it's a drug without consequences.
All right, Matt, Nusrat, thanks for being here, guys. All right, thanks for watching the show tonight. Always appreciate you inviting us into your living room. Remember, follow us on Twitter at Chasing News. Follow me at Bill Spadea. The conversation continues, and I'll see you tomorrow night.